Hello everybody, this is Mateo, and this is a boss that rivals in smell with the Great Mighty Pooh. Here we have Master Belch. Now, very first thing you're going to want to do on your very first turn is have whoever's carrying the jar of fly honey to use it. And he will spend most of his time just eating that fly honey and do absolutely nothing. So other than this turn, I think every other turn he will just eat the he will wolf down the fly honey. It's just that first turn because I had to give it to him. He didn't do anything, but I wasn't really able to check because I killed him rather quickly. But still, you can use the fly honey, make it even easier. Unfortunately, Paulo's vomiting, which, given that boss, kind of makes sense as to why. But I'm sure that it does not heal after battle. You can see Paula's still sweating and probably vomiting. She's going to create another Master Belch. But we beat him, so that's all good. Will a healing spell of some sort get rid of that? No effect. Maybe beta? Hopefully. Yeah, there we go. I think he's really the only enemy that can make a character feel nauseous. I mean, I don't really remember running into that ever. Oh god, he's creating another Master Belch. No! Okay. Well, we free the Mr. Saturns, and yeah, just everything. It's very nice. We have saved everybody. And now we have a ladder going up here to the hot spring. This hot spring, I think, just heals all status conditions. Pretty sure it doesn't heal your HP or PP. But yeah. And then, but we now have access to here, so we don't have to go through all of the factory again in order to get all the way up here. We just have this shortcut right here. But let's go ahead and drink some coffee, even though I'm not a huge fan of coffee at all. And what? Mr. Saturn, what did you put in the coffee exactly? I don't think this is a normal effect that we're supposed to be feeling after drinking coffee. Well, at least like 60s or 70s music isn't playing at the same time, and well, we kind of have flashing colors going on, but not nearly as bad as it probably would be. I don't know. Okay, well, basically the whole thing of these coffee breaks, and there are a couple more in the game, I think just one. Maybe there's one that I've just never seen, but as far as I know, there's only one more. But it basically summarizes your adventure so far. It's pretty nice. Just a neat little thing that I felt like I should show. I don't think you actually have to do it, but just to show off what they have to say about the adventure so far and all your friends. Like, Paula's even prettier. Oh, love interest. And Jeff is there as well. And he can raise his speed, but his attack stat is crap with his timid nature. I mean, he's just timid. Got so many Pokemon jokes that only like 2% of my audience will get, I swear. Oh boy. I probably shouldn't joke about stuff like that only some people will get, but I don't know, it's just like the stuff that I really know. So, and if I see the moment, I'm gonna go for it. Oh well. Which side do you believe wins? It's the good side, the side that I'm playing against, unless I get a game over, but then I just have infinite retries. Yeah, I have infinite retries. Of course good will be triumphant, because evil does not have infinite retries. So, ha 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 ha. Yeah, excuse me. Oh, we must keep our sense of humor. Out of all things for us to keep, why not our bats and our strength to beat stuff up with? Okay, so we have to enjoy ourselves while we're getting beat up and beating up other things and killing. Yeah, exactly. Well, we're not really killing, we're just making things go back to normal, or... Well, I guess we're breaking, like, robots. Well, we haven't fought any robots yet, but we're... Yeah, most things that we kill, quote-unquote, actually just go back to normal, so we really don't kill anything. We just beat the sense into them. So, that's a pleasant thought. And Ness, Paula, Jeff, some other guy that isn't showing up yet. We don't have all our party members yet. As though that's a spoiler, you should know from the very beginning of the game that there's at least one other guy that's coming in later on. Excuse me. Blah. Just feeling all kinds of off a little bit right now. Must be this coffee. Luckily, it seems like it's wearing off. There we go. Fade to black, and I am no longer unconscious. Or whatever. Oh god, no. No more of that. No. I've already experienced it. And we can go to the Milky Well, and they have no idea what this is, and it sounds kind of odd as well. And now he comes to take a picture? Okay, whatever. But we still need to heal up and everything, because I would like to be fully healed for this dungeon. Especially since it's actually a kind of tough dungeon. I mean, in my opinion, it's one of the hardest. It's just weird. It seems like the level jump is, like, super high, and they kind of expected you to grind off of the floppy enemies that we saw in the factory. But I didn't know such thing. I mean, really, I just fought all the enemies that were in my way, and that's it. Never grinded in this game. So, yeah. It's going to be slightly difficult. Why am I still carrying the protractor? Get rid of that already. Thank you. $1. I was carrying that for that long for $1 whole. Oh boy. What else can we sell? We can sell the Sudden Guts pill, and the Broken Spray can I will probably sell because I never use defense spray. As though it does sound kind of helpful, but I never really use it. HP Sucker, the inventions and stuff like that we can't sell, however. So I have to... Oh, you can sell that one, however. Okay, so I'm selling it. Yay! Oh, Bionic Slingshots. Yeah, they have nothing else for us. The Bionic Slingshots, again, are really inaccurate, despite their higher power, so I really don't suggest using them. Really, the only thing that is good about the really inaccurate weapons, but the ones that have a much higher power, is that, to determine whether you automatically beat an enemy or not. Like, just green screen, you won, no battle whatsoever. It's based partially on your attack power. So, if you... Is it just me, or is this going kind of fast? Maybe I was just scrolling through that quickly. Well, basically this guy gave us a whole bunch of items. For instance, this Mr. Saturn coin that we're going to give to Paula because, again, defense is best for her. Stag Beetle gives some status effect to the enemies, never use it. But anyways, the ability to automatically win a battle is partially based on your attack power, and it doesn't take into account your accuracy. So you can put on those weapons if you're grinding and you're just barely not getting enough attack power to finish off the enemies easily, and just do the automatic win or whatever. So you can do that. Give them a Bionic Slingshot to put them over the amount that they need, or right at the amount that they need, so that they can automatically win. And it will be happy days. And now I finally noticed this present. Let me guess, it's a protractor. Rust Promoter. Okay, that's an item that Jeff can use that will do damage, or possibly kill, I think. It most likely just does damage to machine-type enemies. But we haven't really run into any of those, and again, I don't use items like that. Just battle items in general, I really don't use. Although, kind of weird, I did use big bottle rockets and bottle rockets and stuff like that a lot, but... excuse me. All of a sudden, for this playthrough, I just didn't. Weird. And this is why this cave is really annoying. Sudden ambush. 4 enemies. You will be fighting big groups a lot. Fire is your friend. Light everything on fire. Okay, first off, that tough mobile sprout. It is a powered up version of the other mobile sprout that we saw a while ago. Doesn't do much damage at all. However, it still can be kind of annoying. It can life up other guys, so it can heal the other things. And I'm pretty sure it can also call more of it. Now, the Struttin' Evil Shroom is a more powered up version of the Ramblin' Shroom. And as you can see, Ness is shroomed, So he's going to be doing all of the damage to his party members. It's kind of like confusion, and it just makes walking around annoying as well, just to add to it. Luckily, he didn't hit anybody. That would have been devastating. But look, we have so many status effects on us all of a sudden. Poison and Shroom. And then the Ranboob which is that green guy. Well, they're all green, but the weird humanoid-looking guy with the leaf. Also, we have a mushroom levitating on us. And honestly, I have no idea what the point of the hot spring is, because it actually doesn't heal status effects. It's just kind of there, and it's weird, and no effect on Ness, oh boy. And guess what? There are a lot of those evil shrooms. So, we have to find a way to get rid of those shrooms. Now, I'm just going to go to the hospital and get rid of this quickly, and then we'll try again. But it's just a really annoying cave. Those are all the new enemies there. And it's just... honestly, the evil mushrooms are probably the worst enemies there, just because of Shroom, and how, if they confuse Ness with their Shroom, just bad stuff happens. I mean, he attacks a party member, they're pretty much dead. Especially considering we only have Paula, who has really low HP, and Jeff, who doesn't have the greatest HP or defense either. And that's just one encounter. At the very beginning, practically an ambush, right as we started the cave. It's pretty difficult. You really probably might want to level grind on the floppy enemies back at the factory, and it's especially good because there's that one room with the butterfly in it that spawns every single time. So just keep on going there to use, to get PP, and then use that PP to heal using Life Up, and then everything will be good. And Paula can easily just like use fire on a huge group of them, and then you can heal that PP using the butterfly as well. So it's just a very good grinding spot, especially since the Foppies, for whatever reason, give a huge amount of experience. It's not like they're incredibly difficult to find either. Why did I back up? Oh boy. Not good. Okay, healing Beta is necessary to heal Poison. However, I don't think even healing Beta will heal Paula. But I'm pretty sure your controls aren't inverted unless the Shroom is on Ness himself. What am I doing? But she can still attack your teammates. Also, I remember why it seems like we're going a little bit fast here or there. Like going through menus or whatever. It's because the game was like super laggy when I was playing it during this time for whatever reason. So, and it records in real time, not in the laggy state. So, yeah, just going through this in a not laggy type of thing. But when I was playing it, it was laggy, so I'm able to quickly go through menus, or it looks like I am. So, yeah. Also, I'm just going to drop the Rust Promoter, grab the Coin of Slumber. I believe that protects against sleeping, as well as other things, and just more defense, which is good. But I think the Mr. Saturn coin is still better for Paula. See, it's a very short cave, it's just really annoying with all the enemies, and hopefully Paula doesn't kill us accidentally. Because we have a gigantic sparkle! That was an awful impression. Can you even call that an impression? I don't know. Okay, well here we have the Trillionage Sprout, and he comes with some teammates. So just PSI Gaming Beta, and maybe a Fire, and they will get out of here. Yeah, just PSI Gaming Beta will probably kill them. Crying, really not good at all. He is vulnerable to PSI Fire, so have Paula use that, especially if she's not shroomed. Otherwise, you're taking a big risk. And Jeff, if you can manage to hit him, it's going to shoot him. There we go. But because everybody is now crying, pretty much the only way that we're going to be able to hit this guy is with PSI. Or Jeff, I think he could use a bottle rocket and still manage to hit him. Yep, let's do this. There we go. Ton of damage, look at that. And then I'll never use one again, despite the high amount of damage. Okay, so now he has a Psychic Shield going, and we're crying, so this is really not good. Of course, right when I need it to. Now it's just a can you hit him type of deal. As long as you put Paula on guard, or whoever's mushroomed on guard, they won't actually attack anybody, so that's a nice way to block it. And you see, he needed one more hit, and Jeff managed to hit him because for whatever reason, the gun is most accurate, although you'd think that a gun, you'd be most inaccurate with that if you were unable to see. Whereas, because you'd be shooting everywhere, and it's just a much smaller object to collide with the target. Whereas a bat, it's much larger than a bullet, so you think you would have more of a chance to hit the thing. I don't know. Jeff just happens to have the highest accuracy, so that's good. Or he just seems to be able to hit stuff when he's crying. But there we go, now that we've beaten him, we have our third song, and all the enemies will run away from us. So if you want, this is an okay grinding section. I'd still suggest the factory, but also we died. We're dying. A lot. I tried to grind. Well, I tried to fight all the enemies on my way back. Didn't work out. So, goodbye, cruel world. I hardly knew ye, I'm not going to make it. Yep, there we go. See you all next time. Goodbye.